Hello guys, I'm very excited to introduce you to a brand new model from Apple which is called as OpenELM. It is an efficient language model, so is the name ELM, with open source training and inference framework. OpenELM is a whole family of various models with very high quality. So it is open source. It uses a layer-wise scaling strategy to efficiently allocate parameters within each layer of the transformers model, leading to enhanced accuracy. Apple has pre-trained OpenELM model using the CoreNet library, and they have released both pre-trained and instruction-tuned models with 270 million, 450 million, 1.1 billion, and 3 billion parameter models. All of them are of very high quality. In this video, I will show you how you can install them very easily locally, and then we will also test them out on few of the benchmarks. Their pre-training dataset contains refined web, deduplicated pile, a subset of red pajama, and a subset of Dolma 1.6, totaling approximately 1.8 trillion tokens. If you remember, Llama 3 8 billion was trained on 15 trillion tokens. So the token size is way less than Llama 3, but the performance is quite good. I'm not saying it is as good as Llama 3 8 billion or 70 billion, is saying that performance is still very good. So as I said, it comes in various sizes like 270, 450, 1.1 and 3 billion. And then um, Apple has already tested it out on various benchmarks, and they say that it has beaten lot of models like Mistral, and I will drop the link to their model card in video's description so that you can also check it out. Its performance in zero shot, few shot, also on LLM 360, on HelaSwag, Peak and various other benchmark. Okay, so that's done. Let's go to my local system and then we are going to install it locally. This is my Ubuntu system 22.04. I have one GPU card of 16 GB VRAM and my memory is 32 GB. I'm going to install the smallest one, so I believe you can even install it on your CPU. Let me clear my screen. The first step you need to do is to git clone this models repo. So we are not going to use any Python interpreter for that. This is Apple, so they have come up with a new way of doing it. So let's git clone that repo, which is simply huggingface.co, and then your provider name or and the model name. That is done. Let's cd to that directory. Let me clear my screen. Let's dash ltr. You see, only thing you can see here is this generate underscore openelm.py. I will also show you the content, but let me run it and then I will explain what exactly we are running and what is happening. Now, this is a command which we need to run. Python 3, the script, the Python one, which Apple provided. Model names, we are downloading OpenELM 270 million model, and then we need to give it our read Hugging Face token. And then this is the prompt which you can do any of your choice. I'm just doing it a completion once upon a time. And then we are setting this repetition penalty to 1.2. Repetition penalty encourages diverse output by penalizing the likelihood of repeating tokens. It discourages the model from generating the same words or phrases consecutively, leading to more varied and interesting responses. Also, when you adjust this parameter, it can control the level of repetition in generated text. Repetition penalty 1 means that there is no penalty, and then when you increase that number like we have done here 1.2, it starts imposing penalties to discourage repetitive outputs. But if you set it to excessive value, anything above 2 is very excessive, then it just constrains the model creativity and coherence. So 1.2, 1.3 I guess is okay. Okay, so before I run it, let me show you how you can obtain this Hugging Face token. Let's go back to Hugging Face. On the top right, click on your uh, settings. Once you click on settings, you will come here, click on access token. And then you see that I already have this token. You can just click on new token and then generate a token, just give it any name. So let me go back. I already have pasted here and I will just delete it after this video. Let's press enter. And then it is going to set the device to CUDA, and I'm using A10G. And you can see that it is downloading the model, which is just 1 gig. Tokenizer, that's done. Special tokens, putting it on GPU at the moment, and there you go. You see, so not only it has downloaded the model, but it has also took just 4 seconds for everything. And this is the response it has put in here. It has controlled output, of course, you can increase it. So this is how easy it is to download and install this model on your local system. Before I play around with different prompts here, let me clear the screen and then I will show you the script content. And by the way, if you look at here, all it has done is it's been creative. It has just woven a story that there was a man named John, he was a farmer and he had a wife named Mary and blah blah blah. Okay, so it's a full story. It's quite good. Anyway, let's clear the screen, ls, and then generate. So if I, so what it is doing, it's just importing some of the stuff, and this is the same stuff which I do in Python interpreter. And then this is for the token generation, and there you go. And then from there it is just doing some error handling, checking the device, and then downloading the model here, parsing all the stuff which we passed, like hyperparameter. You can add more arguments, but I'm not doing it. So there you go, it is printing out the response. How good is that? So very, very nicely written Python. I think if you just want it for educational purposes, do use it. I'm going to use it more in my systems. But anyway, let's clear the screen and now let's ask it a few more questions. Okay, so let me ask it happiness is, and then let's see what it does. And also I will just let it run to show you the time. There you go. That is, happiness is a state of mind. It's not something you can buy or learn. And then it is, if you want to be happy, you have to start with yourself. Start. Okay, so it is now hallucinating a bit or repeating itself. Okay, let's try out another. Let me ask it a full question. Let me clear the screen. So here I'm asking it, explain the concept of happiness to an entity that cannot feel emotions. Use analogies and metaphors to convey your explanation. Keep it compact and short. Let's see. And you can see that the response is not that good. You know what is happening here? If I just scroll above, you will see that I'm using the base model. I need to use the Instruct one, the fine-tuned one, because the base model is not good for inference. It is just a pre-trained model. So let me clear the screen and let's download the OpenELM 270 Instruct one and then ask the same question and you will see the difference. It is going to download it, so that is fine. Shouldn't be too big in my opinion. Yeah, it's even less. Okay, let's wait for it to finish. There you go. And now look at the response. How good is the model that it is saying what is happiness? How does happiness manifest? And then describe watching TV, talking to a friend, eating a meal. So it is sort of also talking to itself. Relationship, emotions, amazing. And look at the generation, time, living organisms, amazing. Let's clear the screen. Let's ask it a coding question, the same Instruct one. So I'm asking it, write a Python program to reverse a list. Let's wait. It is generating. In my opinion, I think this model would be great for any mobile devices. Okay, so you see, so it has, let me go up. There you go. So it has printed out the whole response with the program. And then again, it has generated the output too. And it has also given us which Python versions are compatible and also some of the references. How good is that? How good is that? Anyway, so this was just a glimpse of this awesome model. I'm sure that you would have enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think. As I said, I'll drop the link to it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.